Man, if I'd have known that today was going to be the day that they were going to wrap up that Highway 50 construction site, I'd be halfway to Durango by now. Hey guys, this is Jace, and welcome to episode 90 of my road show. Got lots to get into, let's get right after it. Today we left relatively on time and extremely light. I think we only had about 5 units worth of stuff on the truck. Now we have a full route, but it's just a lot of little stuff. Most of that is attributable to the holidays coming up. Nobody wants to get giant units of stuff unless it's for Christmas. I got all my stuff found, got everything loaded on the truck, I was ready to go. And I come back and one of the sales guys is out there writing some stuff on one of the units. I was like, hey, what are you doing? Get away from my stuff. And he turns around and looks, and he didn't know where I was, so he was just writing on the unit. Somebody had called in this morning to cancel that order, so I had to take that off the truck and then put the rest of the stuff back on the truck. Luckily it was small, so it wasn't that big of a deal. I could have gotten angry, but it was such an easy job to get it off the truck, I really didn't complain all that much. We take off, we head for Kenosha. Everything looks cool, it's sunshiny, there's a little bit of clouds and stuff. Get up and over, it's fine. The only thing is it's cold. That's the only thing that was going on this morning. We get to Salida, we turn the corner, we get ready to go over Monarch, and there's just a bunch of clouds all over the place, and you could tell that it was snowing up at the top, and I'm like, oh, are we gonna have to deal with the same thing we dealt with Thursday afternoon? Which is, if you saw that video, you know exactly what I'm talking about. We get to the middle of Monarch, it starts getting a little crappier. We get to the top of Monarch, and it's slick in places, but it's nothing to write home about, so I didn't worry about it too much. We get down off of Monarch Pass, and we're going through the little canyon in between Monarch and Gunnison. That's where it got bad. Now, a lot of this doesn't stick to the roads, but it does stick to my windshield wipers. And I'm just like, oh man, not this again. And it was thick, wet, heavy snow. And it was just sticking to a lot of stuff, and it was really messy, but luckily it was not sticking too much to the roads. I turn the corner in Gunnison, get up to Crested Butte, drop off some stuff, come back down to Gunnison and turn the corner, and everything just kind of clears up a little bit. I mean, there was like patches of stuff, whatever. And I'm like, all right, so my next stop is going to be in Montrose because I got to go through that construction, and it's going to take 35, 45 minutes, maybe even an hour. And all the signs are still up, mind you. So I actually get to the construction, and there's this one digital sign that says Highway 50 is open for the rest of the season. And I'm like, what? Are you kidding me? We get down to where they normally stop all the cars, and sure enough, they had put down road base and blacktop and painted already. I'm just like, dude, if I'd have known this, I wouldn't have made the reservation for here in Montrose. I'd be halfway to freaking Durango by now. Crazy. I'm just like, dude, come on, man. We cruise right through the construction area, blacktop, paint, everything, no lanes closed. It's just like a normal day on that piece of road. It was crazy. I'm like, oh my God, I have missed this so much. They had all the vehicles parked, and they had like all the stuff covered and everything like that. So they are done for the season. That's cool. By the time I got down from Cerro Summit, the sun had come out, and it looked like nothing had ever happened. Tomorrow's stops are one in Telluride, one in Durango, one in Pagosa Springs, and one in Alamosa, and then I can go home. Help me grow the channel by liking and subscribing. That's all I've got for you tonight. I'll see you in the next video.